After today's dose of tech, stay tuned for an incredible call for my weekend show, The Kim Komando Show. And this is a conversation you're not going to want to miss. You probably store thousands of photos, documents, and videos, and even some work in your Google account. But when was the last time you actually logged in? I'm Kim Komando, America's Digital Pro. If it's been a while, you should sign in like now. Google's starting to delete old inactive Gmail accounts. If you haven't logged in for 2 years, you could lose everything, including your precious photos and all the email that you sent or received, along with the attachments. Companies have different rules for inactive accounts, usually to save storage or for privacy and security reasons. It's on you to know how long your accounts will stay active. Here are a few examples. Microsoft Outlook and OneDrive give you 2 years. Dropbox, 1 year. X gives you just 30 days. eBay's timeline is vague, but it's safe to assume your account could be closed after what they say a substantial period. Even PayPal can delete your account after 2 years of inactivity, and any money left in it could be gone. Stay on top of your accounts, or you could lose everything. Enter to win a brand new iPhone 16 right now at winfromkim.com.
Hey, have you heard about The Current? It's this amazing free tech newsletter that keeps you in the loop about everything: AI, making money, and insider tips to get ahead at work and life. Everything is tech now. I can't afford to fall behind, and neither can you. In just 5 minutes a day, that's it. The Current makes it so easy to stay ahead without feeling overwhelmed. Join 500,000 people at getthecurrent.com. It's free. Don't be left behind. That's getthecurrent.com. Sign up now. Getthecurrent.com.
Here's an outstanding call for my weekend show. You're going to love it. Of course, my weekend show is called The Kim Komando Show. I know, some things in tech really make sense. David in Atlanta, Georgia. Hi there, David.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you doing?
Wonderful.
Kim Komando, the Punstoppable Pun Master.
The Pun Master is here. You must get my newsletters.
I do.
All right. You know what? I say so. Whenever I look at the comments from the newsletters, I have to tell you, it's like, love the jokes, and then somebody's like, I hate the jokes, stop the jokes.
Of course.
It's like, all right, okay. It's just, you just have to like lighten up life sometimes. It can't be Fox News all the time, all right? It just can't.
You have to be you.
Exactly.
Let the chips fall where they may.
So what's on your mind?
Well, I think the last major iPhone release, there was something in the advertising notes. I won't go so far as to say they were release notes about Apple Private Relay. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was a new feature, but since then seems it's been out for a while. But my question was, is Apple Private Relay, what is it like compared to a third-party VPN? Is it as effective? Why would you use one versus the other?
It's a great question because sometimes when I'm out and about and I'm on my MacBook or I'm on a plane or whatever it may be, doing a speaking engagement, whatever, is that it will pop up and say, oh, Apple Private Relay has just been enabled to protect yourself and your privacy. And you're like, oh, thank you very much, right? But, is it really doing the job? The VPN works a lot like Private Relay. So the whole idea is that if you're on Private Relay or a VPN, is that it's going to, encrypt your data, right? Protect your privacy. Make sure that you're not going to give access to bad actors, your passwords, or anything else that may be going back and forth. The problem with Private Relay is that it's made by Apple, right? And because it's made by Apple, and Apple makes great products, don't get me wrong, but it only works inside Apple products. So it's only going to encrypt and protect you when you're using, say, Apple Mail, right?
Safari.
And Safari, yes. Okay. So if that's all you're doing, then you're probably okay. But it's never going to be as good as a full-blown VPN because the VPN will cover all traffic, everything that you're doing from your device. It's going to go through that VPN. It's going to be protected. It's going to be encrypted. So, I think it's a great shot across the bow by Apple. But, am I going to replace my VPN and only use Private Relay? What's that answer, David?
No, absolutely not.
No, we're not going to do that. Not at all. So, leave it turned on. It's not going to hurt anything. But just keep in mind, too, that you want to use a third-party provider as your VPN. And, of course, we recommend ExpressVPN here on the show. I've used it for years. If you go to expressvpn.com/Kim, full disclosure, they are an advertiser. is that you get 3 months free. But I will tell you that I've used ExpressVPN for so long, and it's a great VPN. It's easy to use, simple to use. One click, you're protected truly. And again, expressvpn.com/Kim is the way to check it out. And David, thank you for your call. Thanks a ton for listening. Now, if you have questions, comments, or just a digital dilemma, find your way to Komando.com and hit that email Kim link. I treat each email like it's a VIP guest at a tech expo. Now, you can turn tech chaos into clarity. How? Well, get my free daily newsletter over at getkim.com.